You know what nobody tells you about loving your kids? That you can give them your whole heart without giving them your whole life. I was drowning trying to keep everyone else afloat. Here's what changed everything. Unconditional love doesn't mean unconditional access to your energy or boundaries. You can love someone and still protect yourself. As mothers, we think if we're not fixing everything, we're failing. But sometimes we break ourselves trying to prevent them from breaking. Setting boundaries with loved ones isn't selfish, it's survival. It's teaching them that love includes respect. The most powerful thing I did was stop sacrificing my peace to maintain theirs. Because you can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't teach self-respect if you don't practice it yourself. Hey ladies, today I want to talk about a lesson I had to learn the long, hard, humbling way. A lesson that stretched my heart as a mother, tested me as a woman, and transformed me as a human being. How to love people, especially our children, without losing ourselves. Because listen, unconditional love does not mean unconditional access. And forgiveness does not mean being a doormat. And presence does not mean sacrificing your peace. We hear a lot about boundaries in relationships, but nobody teaches us what boundaries look like with the people we love the most. Especially as mothers, we feel like if we aren't fixing, guiding, advising, rescuing, they'll fall apart. But the truth is sometimes we fall apart trying to prevent them from falling. There came a moment with my own children, my grown children, where I realized I was trying to love them the way I loved them when they were little. I was trying to protect grown adults with a mothering instinct meant for toddlers. Not because they needed it, but because I needed the illusion of control. I thought that if I could influence who they dated, how they handled conflict, how they planned their future, I could protect them from pain. But that wasn't love. That was fear wearing the mask of love. And fear makes you micromanage. Fear makes you parent from anxiety instead of wisdom. Fear convinces you that if you let go, everything will fall apart. But here's the part that hit me in the gut. My children weren't supposed to be protected from life. They were supposed to learn how to live it, had to learn that my job wasn't to control their journey. It was to prepare them for theirs. And then step back. Yes, I can give advice. Yes, I can say, here's what I've learned. But I can't walk their path for them. I can't choose who they date. I can't rescue them from natural consequences. I can't shield them from heartbreak or disappointment. Because if I do that, I stunt their growth. I keep them dependent. I rob them of the wisdom that only lived experience teaches. And I had to face something even deeper. My fear of letting go was really a fear of losing connection. But controlling them didn't build connection. It built resentment. Real connection is created through trust, not control. Unconditional love does not mean unlimited access, unlimited energy, unlimited emotional labor, unlimited tolerance, unlimited forgiveness with no accountability. Unconditional love means I love you for who you are. I will not punish you for your choices. I will always want what's best for you. And also, I will not let your chaos become my lifestyle. I will not participate in your drama. I will not sacrifice my mental health to keep you comfortable. I will not abandon myself to save you. Boundaries don't limit love, boundaries protect it. Boundaries are what make unconditional love sustainable. I had to learn not to interfere when my children chose partners I didn't approve of. Listen, this was a test, a spiritual test, a patience test, a mind your business test. They gotta learn test. And let me be clear, I'm not obligated to entertain the drama that comes with their choices. If they call me crying at 2 a.m., I'll answer. But I'm not gonna be in the group chat arguing with someone's partner. If they break up and get back together every 12 hours, I'm not riding that emotional roller coaster. If they want advice, they know where to find me. But I'm not inserting myself into the mess. And I had to set this boundary lovingly. I support you, but I will not participate in your chaos. They didn't like it at first, but later they respected me more for it because it taught them resilience and it taught me peace. A lot of women in their 40s, 50s, 60s, here's what I hear. My kids lean on me too much. I feel guilty saying no. If I don't help, who will? I don't want to seem cold. I'm supposed to be the strong one. But here's the truth. Support empowers people. Saving disables them. Support sounds like, I believe you can figure this out. Saving sounds like, you can't survive without me. Which message do you want to give your kids? Support reflects confidence in them. Saving reflects fear in you. Letting go teaches them responsibility, but it also teaches you peace. When you stop carrying the emotional weight of every decision they make, you reclaim your energy, your joy, your sleep, your identity. You start living your life, not theirs. And ladies, at this age, we've earned a life that feels peaceful. We've earned the right to prioritize ourselves. We've earned space to grow, rest, evolve. Letting your adult children carry their own burdens is part of your healing. You can say, I love you, but I can't fix this for you. I'm here if you want advice, but I won't get involved. I'm listening, but I need to protect my peace. You're capable. I trust you. We can talk about solutions, not drama. These statements are loving and firm, soft and strong. This is motherhood in its mature form. This is love with wisdom. This is connection without control. When you stop trying to rescue your children, this is what happens. They come to you when they're ready, not when they want validation. They trust your advice more. They respect your boundaries. They see you as human, not a vending machine for answers. They become more independent and you become more peaceful. You raise adults, not dependents, and you start to relate to each other from a place of mutual respect. Ladies, loving people without losing yourself is the ultimate form of emotional maturity. It requires strength, it requires courage, and it requires a kind of surrender only grown women truly understand. You don't stop being a mother when your kids grow up, your role just transforms. You shift from protector to guide, from director to supporter, from fixer to witness. And that shift is where your healing begins. Now, before you go, I want to hear from you. What part of this message hit home for you today? Where are you learning to let go, set boundaries, or reclaim your peace with your grown kids or loved ones? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story may be the exact thing another woman needs to hear today. And if this spoke to your soul, if you felt seen, heard, validated, then make sure you subscribe to Authentically Her After 40. This is our space. Women choosing themselves, healing old patterns, and stepping into the version of ourselves we should have always been. Hit that subscribe button, leave your thoughts below, and join this growing sisterhood. We're healing together, one honest conversation at a time.